welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, just a nice deep breath for a minute. We're just going to look at the Arthurian, the complete Arthurian tarot. So let's just take a minute and decide on what card are we going to focus on today. What card are we going to... Oh, okay. So we get Grail 9. The Grail 9 is like 9 of Cups sort of energy. So for me, when we think about Grail 9, I'm thinking about the wish being fulfilled, maybe things happening. I feel like things are happening sort of behind the scenes sort of energy I get from this card. I get a sense of preparing for something a bit more complete in regards to our emotions or in regards to love. We have that sense of I just get the sense of, when I look at this card, I get the sense of what's cooking sort of energy. You know, what's being created to create a sense of wholeness within our own journey. So again, we get that sense of nearing completion. It feels like things are starting to happen. Things are moving in the right direction. We're sort of getting our goal. You know, we're getting to where we want to be in regards to bits and pieces. But 1 minute. So in regards, what happens when I get this deck? I think of like a wish being fulfilled. It feels like things that we're starting to move into. I feel like you're moving into initiation, like you're moving into the next stage of your journey emotionally. But let's have a look and see what it says in the guidebook. Okay, Grail 9. Under a starlit sky, a cauldron hangs over a fire. According to tradition, the Grail provided the food that everyone desired. This stems from the earlier Celtic cauldron stories in which each person at court was accorded a particular cut of the meat boiling within the cauldron. So keywords are sort of like satisfaction, one heart's desire, security, physical pleasure, emotional contentment. Reverse could be unrealistic wishes, inability to receive or give blessings. What is your heart's desire? Okay, so kind of interesting. So yeah, like I said, to me it's like that wish fulfilled, what's cooking. But let's go into the quest for the Grail. Now, we have looked at this, but let's have a look and see what it says in regards to Grail 9. 8 and 9. Right, it says here. So it comes in with the Grail King. Grail 9 depicts a cauldron that serves the food we most desire. The re-evaluation of Grail 8 usually modifies itself into a strongly refocused goal, which becomes attainable. Grail 9 gives you the appetite to continue on your path, feeding your emotional needs in a way which brings a contentment and ability to trust to your heart's desire now becomes fully realizable. This experience is often brought about by the simplest everyday things rather than by significant spiritual realizations. So kind of interesting there. I just sort of wanted to sort of get into a little bit more with the quest for the Grail, autumn, as I'm going through spring, but I just thought I wanted to share that with the quest as well. But let's dive into a little bit more with the so let's give us a little bit more information in regards to, I feel like one card is okay, but let's get a little bit more. We do need a little bit more information, so let's give a little bit more information in regards, but we don't want too much. We just want enough to sort of have a little bit of an understanding about what this card could mean. What does the Grail 9? Oh, okay. So I got Spear 9, which is kind of interesting. So Spear 9, like 9 of Wands, is that perseverance, don't give up on your dream. To me, this is don't give up on your love or emotional feelings or your emotional needs. Don't give up. That perseverance is kind of important here. And then I've got 2 swords. Sword 2. So that to me is that being at a bit of a crossroads. So here you've got the Grail 9, right? Which is about, to me, is that wish being fulfilled. It feels like things are sort of preparing for better, my heart's desires, right? And then you've got Spear 9, which tells me don't give up, to persevere, to keep going. I might even find myself at a bit of a crossroads here, unsure on which path to actually take mentally. And then I've got the Sword Maiden, which tells me to keep looking for the truth, to find the truth that lies within. It's kind of interesting there. I do feel like there's sort of one more, maybe even 2 more cards waiting to speak here. Oh, so I get Spear 5. So there are some, so when we're talking about being in a bit of a crossroads, I do feel like there's some inner conflict within, wanting my wish to, my heart's desires. There is that sense of, there is that conflict going on there as well. And then we've got the Moon. And the Moon to me is that sense of moving into a new cycle, trusting my intuition. Again, I get the emotional connection as well with the Moon and with the tides. You might feel like you're resisting, you're going against the flow, and that can be a good thing at times. So kind of interesting there. Interesting combination of cards to think about. So we think about our wish, our heart's desires. What do we truly want to happen? What's our wish to be fulfilled, right? And so to do that, there might be a need to persevere, to keep going, don't give up, make a decision about the direction we're actually moving into is kind of important here. You might find yourself at a bit of a crossroads, and so you've got to make a decision about the path that you're traveling, right? And so you have the sense of looking for the truth. I think it's about having that sense of an idea or a plan, a need to deal with the conflict that you might find yourself in regards to the crossroads, the decisions that you've got to make, finding that truth, to persevering, to keep going, and to, again, you get that perseverance, that keep going, maybe go against the flow of things to be able to move into the unknown. It might seem you're moving into the unknown, but it's, and so what are you afraid of? Kind of interesting there. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget, check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Now, remember, these are just quick thoughts, quick ideas. Maybe you can pull out the cards yourself and maybe a different deck. Doesn't have to be the same deck, but to have a look and see what is your thoughts and your opinions of what the cards could mean for you on your journey. Remember, these are my initial thoughts about things, and it may or may not resonate with you. Totally up to totally in regards to your own path. You've got to know, trust your own intuition about whether something resonates or doesn't. Don't forget, you can check out Ko-Fi if you want to book a reading with me, if you want to look at the healing services that are available, mentoring services also available. Don't forget, if you're a member, for as little as $1 a month, you can get free downloads, discounts, exclusive content, etc. So take care and blessed be.